when people come to me at cocktail parties and say, "What is it that you do?" I don't consider myself a reporter. I've never really thought about it. I don't think about what the actual terminology is. I just kind of do what I do.
So you wouldn't characterize yourself as a member of the media or a journalist?
Well, I mean,
activist?
Look, how could I say that I'm not a member of the media? That would be absurd not to. But sometimes I'm a publisher, sometimes I'm a writer, sometimes I'm a recruiter, sometimes I'm an activist.
I thought everybody was in the media these days.
Yeah, we all are. That's what the beauty of the last 2 months has been. I think that ever since Drudge and Lewinsky, we were heading on a collision course with the mainstream media, and I think it started with Rush, quite frankly. I think that he opened it up. But I think with Drudge's success and the way that it was pitted against Newsweek, that they were withholding the information. And I think that throughout much of the Bush years, with the success of and countless things that Jim Hoft has done, quite frankly, constantly causing trouble, but specifically the Dan Rather story and the Swiftboat stories. The Dan Rather story snuck up on the mainstream media, and they didn't know what to do with it, and they kept going to the Kerry campaign and saying, "Come on, craft the narrative. The narrative is now working against us right now. You need to give us the information." And they couldn't figure it out. They wheeled Max Cleland out to Crawford. They did everything that they could to save Kerry from 230 plus, Vietnam veterans, and it didn't work. And so they crafted in the post-election, after the fall of Dan Rather, which was a significant victory for the people's media, they crafted from 2004 to 2008 a new firewall to protect them. That was the Huffington Post, sorry. Media Matters. Media Matters, and these were created to be a firewall to protect the mainstream media from future Swiftboat stories. So, having constructed that firewall to a great extent, I realized, kind of like when they bring in a security guy to take down the bank. I thought, how do you create something that can go above the firewall or around the firewall? And the approach in the Acorn story was to create a tsunami, to make it just go so high over it that they didn't know what happened. That I just remember watching this play out, and I didn't realize that the tsunami would be so much higher. Can you imagine David Brockovich and Media Matters for Bulgaria and Eric Bollert? Can you imagine them attempting to stop this? Could you imagine? What was that? What was that? What is the noise? I don't understand.